Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Anda sedang menonton Bisnes Awani bersama saya Syarkawi Salhuddin. Jumlah ketirisan maklumat peribadi melebihi 1,000 kes pada 2013. Ia membabitkan 561 juta rekod yang terdedah termasuk maklumat kewangan dan data peribadi. Sekaligus melibatkan sejumlah kerugian $7.79 bilion seluruh dunia. Dan susulan pengenalan Akta Perlindungan Data Peribadi PDPA yang berkuatkuasa tahun lalu, sejauh manakah keberkesanan serta kecekapan pendekatan ini? Kita bersama pengarah jualan terbangsa InfoWatch, syarikat penyedia penyelesaian pelindungan ketirisan data dunia, Vadim Kusnov bagi memahami secara mendalam mengenai isu ini. Welcome, Mr. Vadim. Thank you for your time with us. So, according to the InfoWatch Global Data Leakage Report in 2013, there are 1,143 leaks of confidential information reported in the media. So probably you can share with us how serious was this case, basically.
I'm representing international German Russian group of companies who is developing data loss prevention solutions, DLP, more widely known. Every year we are releasing annual data leakage report, and that shows that number of registered data leakages is growing every year. Last year it was almost 20% of growth. This means that behind that there are many data leakages uncovered still. And another point which is really concerning for InfoWatch, that most of these data leakages registered are leakages of personal data, whatever that is, laptops stolen with corporate information or unintentional leakage into network of 6 gigabyte of personal data of bank, including insurance reporting, card numbers, account numbers, and other very valuable information. And in most Western countries like Russia, for that there are personal data protection legislations. And in Malaysia, this is very positive news. Personal Data Protection Act, created as a project in 2010, is released as a law in November 2013. So InfoWatch is a group who is bringing worldwide an expertise of Russia in internal information security. Well, it's very positive to see this change, the releasing of this act, because the moment the act was done in November, we already immediately faced a very great demand for effective and working compliance for this act as well, because Malaysian companies, as Malaysia is quite advanced in terms of IT technologies, not only want a compliance with act, it's fine, but they also want a solution which effective provides this compliance, which really protects that. And InfoWatch would be happy to offer our services, our technologies and products who can help to prevent personal data leakages on one hand and valuable data also from internal corporate perimeter.
So probably you can share with us the demand for better data leakage protection in Malaysia and perhaps Asia Pacific.
In terms of demand, we already have about 100 of leads in our sales funnel, and we freshly released at least 2 projects. One is in telecommunication company, and one bank assigned a project for DLP, for data loss prevention solution of InfoWatch. So we're see a very good potential in Malaysian market, because this is one of key countries for InfoWatch sales development and business development as well. So InfoWatch is funneling very substantial and notable resources into development of this first Malaysia, then surrounding country regions as well, Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam.
We shared thousands of cases of data leakage in around the globe, and probably you can share with us the implication to organization and individuals. What will happen to them?
In terms of deploying data loss prevention solutions more wider, on the one hand, it could lead to increasing of registered data leakages on one hand, because effective DLP solution will clearly show that data leakages are happening. But on the other hand, InfoWatch hopes that uncovered leakages number will decrease. So registered data leakages is fine. We hope that growth will be slow in the next 2-3 years because of wider DLP deployment in countries. But on the other hand, we are hoping that level of internal information securities in commercial organizations, especially banking, finance and insurance, will increase up.
All right, when we talk about solution, Mr. Vadim, what is the data leakage protection solution?
Data loss prevention solutions are coming either from web filtering software, controlling of web traffic which outgoing of the company, or in case of InfoWatch, we grow out of anti-spam software. But in many respects, data loss prevention solution is control and monitoring of outgoing traffic, which is outgoing from corporate information perimeter to outside networks. That is the essence of DLP: monitoring of outgoing stream, content-aware analysis of data which are outgoing, and proactive application of security policies online or as a part of internal information investigation by chief information security officers of a particular company.
So what can consumers do to get organization to better protect personal data?
First, either deploy data loss prevention, or for consumers, as DLP are mostly enterprise-level solutions. For consumers, installation and applying of better DLP systems will mean that particular company who deployed in data loss prevention solution or reliable data loss prevention solution will be more reliable in terms of information security, and thus this makes sure that not only personal data of particular user of retail bank will be safe, but bank whom he is giving his money is more reliable than other bank, for instance. Or the same can be said about insurance company or hospitals who are also keeping a large stock of personal data as well.
So you mentioned about compliance, and what would be the difference between compliance and security?
This is not a difference. These are two parts of the same process. Compliance is providing of governmental authority that we do have solutions which exact match of requirements of PDPA in terms of Malaysia. But on the other hand, security means that solutions which are compliant with the law are effectively helping to keep the security.
I wonder how new technologies can impact, the workplace for the security, data leakage.
Security is a thing which should not be really well known to a particular employee of the bank, but for internal information security officers, these sets of technologies which help him to do a proactive data loss prevention are linguistic analysis, the understanding of particular text, depending, by the way, on the language. Especially, this is important for protecting of personal data or valuable data in Bahasa. Linguistic analysis, proactive control of potential unloyal user behavior, unloyal employee behavior. That's the points for new technologies implementation and new technologies offering to IT technologies market.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Vadim Kuznetsov, for your time with us today to share about the leakage of the data. Itu dia tadi Encik Vadim Kuznetsov, pengarah jualan antarabangsa InfoWatch yang menjaga penyedia penyelesaian pelindungan ketirisan data dunia.